Hi, it's Mrs. Cheng again. Congratulations! You are at the part where either you've done a lot of the other work from this course so far, and we're ready to start playing around with making our information more interesting and presenting it in a way that's cool, more fun, and lets you use your computer skills, okay? So right now I'm going to show you the final product that I created. This is called a story map. It lets us use information that we've researched or learned about and put it in a really simple way that's easy to read. And it's usually less scary to read than, let's say, a big long paragraph, because it has lots of pictures, it has maps, and you can use this type of activity in all of your other courses. So let's say your science teacher is like, oh, do a project. You could actually do it on this program, ARCGIS, and present it to her, and instead of doing it in a Google slide, okay? So let me show you what it looks like. Toronto Islands flood risk, okay? So I'm using the article that we read, but notice there's not a lot of words. It's mostly pictures. So here's a picture of the Toronto Islands, and here's my caption. This is the Toronto Islands. It shows where the islands are in relation to the rest of Toronto. And this picture I chose, it's showing Algonquin Island, which is here, and Ward Island are home to 675 people. So I'm showing there. You can actually see the little houses because of the layout I use, which is satellite images. And then over here, if you zoom in close, you'll see there's these white things along the side of the water. What do you think that is? Yeah, those of you who guessed either a seawall or sandbagging, one of you is right. It's actually sandbags. So if you look closely, you can see the white sandbags along Lake Ontario's water. So the other article talked about that, and here we can actually see it right on Google. You can actually see the sandbags that they've put up to stop the water from coming. So my caption says, if you look closely, you can see the white bags of sand along the Lake Ontario's water. It was placed there by people living on the island to try to prevent flooding. Okay. Now I could have added more to this map story, but I want to start off really small just to show you this is what it could look like. And again, this is just a simple way to get some of the information from the article using pictures. So how do we do this? Well, let's start at the beginning. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to ARCGIS. So ARCGIS TDSB. It's really important that you do TDSB, because if you don't, it is not going to work for you. Okay? Now, thankfully, ARCGIS is now really easy to log into. All you have to do is put in your normal student number and password like you would do in school, and it should work. If it's not working, please send me an email, and we'll take our time this week to make sure everyone can get logged on. But you do want to try to log on sometime this week and let me know if you can or cannot log on, okay? Once you're in, if you remember, one of the things to make a story map is you click on these dots up here, and it will have this blue icon that says story map. So if I'm going to make a story map, now this is the one I made before, but I'm going to pretend I haven't made that one. I'm going to make a new one. Okay, so you can call it whatever you want. So I called it Toronto Islands flood risk. Okay, right, and that's there. That was my idea here. Now the cool thing about story maps is it automatically saves as you go along, which I really like. So you don't have to worry about pressing save or anything. See, it tells you right there, saved, right? Now, what's really cool is you have a couple options with a story map. So you can write paragraphs. So when we get into larger projects later in the course, you might be able to write a little bit more detail about what the map or the picture is showing. You can put headings. You can put pictures that you took from the internet. You can even put in YouTube videos. Like, how cool is that, right? All into one place. So yeah, take that, Google Slides. This is so much cooler. So right now I want to do a map, okay? Now, on the story map, there's something called an express map. An express means fast. So this is if you want like a really simple map that just shows where something is. Now in this case, I wanted to show the Toronto Islands. So I go up here, Toronto Islands, Ontario. I click there and it's saying it's there. Well, I want to go a little bit closer than that. That's okay. Let's see. Let's try that again. That didn't work. So Toronto Islands. Okay, there, that's a lot better because I don't want to go look for it. All right, so there's the picture I had from before. So if I wanted to, I could have even, actually, this would have actually been a better picture because it shows where Toronto is in relation to the island. Yeah, the other one was too close. I can't even really see where Toronto was. So this is actually better. But you can see there's the Toronto Islands right there, okay? And it still shows me where Toronto is. So if I like this part of the map, I'm just zooming in and out with my mouse, by the way, or you could use this button, zoom in, zoom out. I decide what kind of scale or what is the amount of land I want to see. I like this, and then I press done. Very simple, finished. Like that's why it's called an express map. So fast, right? And then what I do underneath is I'm just going to write a caption. That just tells me what the picture is showing. So this is the Toronto Islands. That's it. Like really simple. This is the Toronto Islands. Boop. Done. Okay. Now if I want to add more to my story map, all I have to do is press this plus sign. And again, I'm given all of these different options of things I can add. So now I want to add a map, but my express map is pretty limited, right? It only lets me use black and white pictures. It doesn't let me see any streets. It doesn't really show me it doesn't show me the satellite image so I can see trees and color and stuff. So if I want to get a better map, what I have to do is actually go into ARCGIS and create a map. So I'm going to show you that part. Now, I'm going to stop here and say, if this is all you can do for now, just show me an express map, okay? I'd like you to do that for homework today. Just show me an express map. When you're finished, okay, you're done, you're going to press publish, okay? And then you're going to say, everyone can see this story, publish story, okay? Boop, thank you. And then it's going to give you this thing here. This is a URL link. And this is a link so that you can send that link to me, okay? So how do you send a link to me? Well, really simply, you're going to put it into either, you can send it by email if you want, that works, or if you don't want to send it by email, you can put it in a Google Doc, paste the link, there's the link. Just say, you know, Mrs. Chang, here's my story map. Hi, Miss Chang, here's my story map. Boom, send me the link, and then I will check to see that it works. And I'm just looking to see that people can log on to ArcGIS and that they can make an express map, okay? Now, how do I mark this in the course? Throughout the course, you're going to be given little activities to use ArcGIS. So here's how I mark those little activities, okay? I make an effort to explore the technology. So all you have to do is hand in the thing. So if you did this one today and you stop at the express map, I'm going to say you gave me some effort. You did try, you did a little bit, you showed it to me. Maybe you're busy with other courses, but you're not going to get the 5 out of 5 because that was pretty fast. You just did one little thing, okay? Those students who want the full mark, 5 out of 5, I'm going to give you a second part today where you're going to go make the map that has the satellite imagery, and especially students who really want to do some cool stuff with ArcGIS later in this course. I really hope you take that next step and try it out because it's going to make the rest of this course a lot more fun for you later as you get more comfortable with this technology. Okay? But just to repeat, if you don't have a lot of time and all you want to do is the express map, send me the link and you'll get 3 out of 5 for today's activity for doing at least that and showing me you made some effort. People who don't try the activity, don't email me and tell me why they're having problems with it or that they can't log on, etc. You're going to get a 0 because you haven't explained to me why you haven't been able to do it yet. Okay, if you explain why, then I can help you and try to solve that problem. Okay, thanks a lot.